123, Richmond. Awaiting contact.
Yeah, 123 out there in Richmond. I'll just say a very quick hello out there. 123 in Richmond, 002 in Central Scotland with a morning wave, buddy.
Hey, good morning, 002. Always a pleasure to hear you in there as usual. You're loud and proud on the frequency.
Thank you, my friend. 123 Richmond. My name is George, Golf Echo, Oscar Radio, Golf Echo. And the location back here, buddy, is Central Scotland. We're in the city of Glasgow. Golf Lima Alpha, Sugar Golf Oscar Whiskey. And you're 5'9", 5'9" plus sometimes 20, come on.
Yeah, QSL, you know it's a pleasure to speak to you every day because when I turn my radio on in the morning, you're the first station I hear every day. You're the very first one I always hear. QSL?
Oh, that's quite nice, my friend. That's quite nice out there. 123, I'm the first station you always hear out there. That's amazing. Yeah, well, I like to try and get the wakey call out there to some of the boys over the pond, just to see what like the propagation is. But that's a very nice accolade, my friend. I'm the first person you hear out there. 123, what's your name, buddy? Over.
Operator Glenn, Golf Lima Echo, November. Good to finally get your personal, George.
Roger, no problem at all, Glenn. Absolutely wonderful, buddy. Well, my name is George, as in George Washington, so I think everybody in here about knows the name, Glenn. And we're in the West Central Park, buddy. Where is it in Richmond? Are you close? Are you central in Virginia? Are you central there, Glenn? Over.
Yeah, right in the city of Richmond. Yeah, quite a bit of history there here in the city from the Civil War days. You know, it was the capital of the South at one time. But yeah, I turn my radio on early in the morning at about 7:45 a.m. My time. I start to hear you saying "wakey wakey" every morning.
That's actually quite funny, Glenn. Yeah, that's quite funny. Yeah, Richmond is not that far from Gettysburg, and they're not far from the little place called Glasgow, up there as well, up on the coast of Philadelphia. Not too far away is Richmond, Virginia. Over.
Yeah, I know Gettysburg is well known, but there was quite a few battles in Virginia. Everywhere I go, they have signs of this battle, that battle. I mean, they did a lot of fighting here.
Yeah, there certainly was. I've been down all that side, my friend, all the way down by West Virginia and all the way down by Virginia into Alabama. So, know a little bit of that line up and down that line, my friend. And I know Chattanooga pretty well. I know some friends out in Chattanooga. Come on.
Yeah, I know the conditions have been pretty good lately, but they've been quite steady. Like I said, every day I hear you, same time, same channel, 385. I hear you waking up, and it's pretty good to get those kind of conditions day after day. I hope they stay with us for a while.
Well, they usually stay this side until a little bit after Christmas, then we start to lose you guys a little bit. Then we pick yous up again on the backward cycle, and then we lose yous round about the start of March, and then that's us and through till September again. Usually the back end of August, September, we have that little gap between. Sometimes it lasts a little bit longer into March, but I've seen it up into the equinox back here. As soon as the equinox comes in March, we start to lose yous guys, and then we pick up the local skip back here. We pick up the short skip, come on. well, sometimes the skipping lasts a little bit longer back here. It usually dies out back here about 6 Alpha Mike, 6 PM, 6 Papa Mike. It usually sort of peters out about then, about 6 o'clock in the evening back here. It's when we start to see it lasting a little bit longer, we know it's getting near the time for you guys to disappear, and we get some of the west coast coming in pretty strong. And that's the way it works back here, Glenn. And we get a little bit of the east coast all day, and then we get a little bit of the west coast in the evening, and then we have the equinox in March, and then it disappears until September. So we have that 5 or 6 months gap on the downward cycle, and when it comes back up the next time, Glenn, it will be the last time in this cycle, 24. Come on. Well, if you're using a 17-foot wire the new, Glenn, you're booming in here. You've been 5 and 9 constant, 5, 9 plus 20 sometimes. So the propagation, the big door's opened at the moment, and the big man's looking after us up above, because the propagation has been booming in for months back here, Glenn. Go ahead. Well, that's good to know, Glenn. It's good to know I'm getting across here quite easy. And a lot of people think I'm actually living in New York sometimes. Hi. It just actually must boom into New York City. And my signal must just have a nice, a wee gap in between there. It just actually melts New York City. Because most of the people over there think I'm local. They think I'm sitting in New York City. Hi. Come back, Glenn. Well, I get a little bit of everything back here. The morning time we usually get a little bit of the Pacific area, and then it sort of swings round a little bit of Pacific and South America, and then in the afternoon, Glenn, we get a little bit of you guys coming in the East Coast, and then we get the West Coast in the evening, and in between all that time we've got every European station on the planet that sit there, you know, and they create chaos in between everything else. A bit like the Mexican guys, we use guys over there, come on. Yeah, it does change day to day. We've had the Pacific in every day, I think, for the last 2 months back here. And I used to do video recordings every day there, Glenn, but you get pissed off doing all the videos every day. I just do use guys and some of the Canadians, some of the South Americans, and a little bit of European, depending who it is back there, Glenn, you know. But Glenn, all the best out there, my friend. I'm sure we'll do it again in the future. And if we don't, you have a wonderful Christmas out there. And I do thank you for coming back to my station. It's actually super back here to have a QSO, Glenn, from time to time with some of the guys out there. But it's a pleasure back here, buddy. I hope you have a wonderful Christmas and an absolute super New Year, buddy. All the best out there to 123 in Richmond, Virginia. This is 108 India Sugar 002, Mr. George in Glasgow, Scotland. All the best, buddy, and as I said, we'll do it before Christmas, I'm sure. But if we don't, you have my kind regards, Glenn. Come on.
Thank you for today.
disappearing. Thank you. 123 002. All the best to you, buddy. Bye bye.